Hello, welcome to Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to show you some new decks that I have gotten now this fall of 2022. Not a lot of decks this time, but I wanted to show you anyway. And also I have some announcements in the end of this video, so stick around. Okay people, so I have 6 new decks that came in the mail recently and I wanted to show you. Some of them I've already used in some of my readings that you've seen so far. And some I have not used yet. So let's go through these first. So let's put the big ones aside. I'm going to start with the mini ones here. And there are actually 2 of the same, even though they look a little bit different on the cover here. They are actually 2 of the same tarot. But this one is on a keychain, so I can have it on my key. Along with my guardian angel to watch over me. Little fun thing there. So this is called the Tiny Universal Waite Tarot. So it's the same as this one. So this one I will flip through for you. And also you can see if you open it up, it's a plastic container. And there's no box on the inside, but there's actually a little book in here that will show you just the main things about each card. And it is just the normal tarot kind of loose in there like that. But it's brilliant to have with you when you're traveling, or if you want to have it on your keychain, or you can hang it on your bag, you know, wherever. So this is really tiny and fun for me. It's from 1998 US game system, so that's kind of where you get it. So that's that. So I'm not going to show every card of that one. I'm going to put that away. But this one is a tiny one that I wanted to have in my bag. And simply because I already have one, I have another one that I've already used. And that's this one here. But the way I use this one is that I have it in a bowl and I pick cards like this. And then I use it when I do, for instance, I use it when I do the charms readings and stuff. I can pick a couple of tarot cards and put together with the charms, for instance, or if you do crystals, you know, stuff like that. These are very handy and very fun to use. So that's the one I already had, but I wanted to have one at least also that I can put in my bag or in my pocket when I go somewhere, even though I already have one on my keychain. You can never have enough tarot cards. Okay, so let us look at it. I just put a little washi tape here on top just to make sure that it doesn't open up when it's in my bag. So that's why that's there. It doesn't come with this little pink washi tape. Okay, so let's look at it. So it's the same as it was in the other box. They're loose in here. And there is also this little booklet. It's not a big booklet, it's tiny. But it's fun. You see here, so you have kind of all the information about each card, you see? Like so. So you have what you need basically, and then an invitation for a spread here. So that they managed to get that into that tiny box is quite fun. So that's always good. And then a little bit of hair here as well. And then we're going to look at the cards. So I'm going to try and flip them over here. It's not easy to shuffle these, of course, but it also comes with a card that says Tiny Tarot, but I have taken that one out and I put it in my box of charms, because sometimes when I do you know, pick up the charms, if a tarot card, the tiny tarot cards comes with it, then that kind of tells me that the person I'm doing a reading for has the use of tarot cards. I can show you that mini card. I think it's in here. Yeah, it's the first one in here. So it looks like that. So that's also coming with the cards. But I took the one in this box out and I put it in my other charm box. So just to have that said. But these are very, it's the original tarot, Rider-Waite tarot. So I'm not going to show you all the cards, but you can see that the images are exactly the same as the original tarot. And, you know, when you, I mean, the easiest way is what I did. You put it in a bowl and you pick, of course. But when you are at a restaurant or out and about, you can't really do that. So then I figured out a way to actually shuffle them. if I'm able to show you that. They're not so easy to, when you have bigger hands like me, but they're so cute that I just had to have them. And the fact that you can have a tarot deck with you just in your pocket, you know, that's kind of fun for me. So let's see, now I picked them all up. So I actually managed to shuffle like so. See, so it is doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. You can shuffle them. So I thought that was pretty fun. But of course, an easier way might be just to put them out like so, and then you pick, you know, many ways to do it. But anyways, it's absolutely adorable, this little deck here. I just love it. I think it's so much fun. So it's called the Tiny Universal Waite. Tiny Universal Waite, and as I said, it's the US game system. It's 1998 and also 2010 that they gave that one out. So there you go, the Tiny Universal Waite Tarot. So that's that. Now let's take another tarot. Now this one I have used, I think, a couple of times already in some of my reading. It's called the OK Tarot. The Simple Deck for Everyone by Adam J. Kurtz. And it is what he says it is, simple. Because it's not much, you know, stuff on each card. But it says here, it's not perfect, but it's okay. And that's so cool. So it comes with, you know, the back is just plain. But it comes with a little book here. And the book is okay. If you know tarot, it's totally okay. It has the pictures of the cards, which makes it easy to find, you know, in the book. And it has just a little bit on main information about each card. Maybe not exactly the information that I normally interpret my cards, but, you know, this is the way he has interpreted, and that's totally okay. So it's not a very informative booklet, but, you know, it is what it is. It has some information, so it's okay. As the tarot is called, it's an okay tarot. Okay, the back is just pink. And I think it's quite cool, actually. I have not seen many tarot or oracle decks that's just plain one color. So I have actually found that quite interesting. So let's look at some of the cards here. So it's just very easy, to the point, what the card is about. So I can use it because I know tarot. Someone who's brand new to tarot should probably not start with this deck. They can, of course, and use the booklet, or they can just intuit each and every image. That's probably possible as well. But I would not recommend, if you want to get to know tarot, I wouldn't recommend starting with this deck. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just quickly going to shuffle through here so you can see the images. I think it's really fun, okay? It's really modern, it's fun, it's different. And as he says, it's okay. You know, the cardstock is actually quite okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's not bad either. So it's okay. So I thought this was a fun supplement to the tarot decks that I already have. I haven't seen many people use these, and that makes them a bit unique for me, and that's fun as well. So there you go. So this is it, people. The Tower, yeah. So it's, and he has interpreted the Judgment card, for instance. He interpreted it a little bit different than I would interpret it normally. But, you know, it's, as I said, it's his take on how he interprets the tarot. So, but I think Adam did a fun job here. Very, very fun deck. Different and fun. So, that is the OK Tarot. So if you're someone who has a lot of decks and you know tarot, this is a fun deck, I have to say, okay? At least that's my opinion. So that was the OK Tarot. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Let us do this one. It's called the Transient Light Tarot by Ari Weisner. So this is a box, sturdy good box. And this is, yeah, by the way, where was this given out? Was that something Yeah, I don't think you can, I'm not sure if you can get this on the OK Tarot, if you can get that on on the major... Where did I get this? Did I get this on Book Depository? Well, that's the information here anyway, so, you know, take a photo of that if you will and try and find it or Google it. But I think maybe it's out on Book Depository, at least in the UK, but I'm not sure. Okay, don't quote me on that because I really don't remember where it came from. I think it's there, but anyways, okay. Transient Light Tarot by Ari Weisner. So this is definitely, it's a hay house. So this you can get pretty much anywhere. Okay. So it's got a little fun quote on the inside here. And this is quite fun because it has 3 additional cards. And that's these 3 here. Present, past, future. So that comes with the deck. Now this is a guidebook. And a quite good one as well. Lots of information on each card with the pictures of the cards, which makes it even easier to find. They have, however, named the some of the court cards a little bit different. They are called the Apprentice, the Champion, the Keeper, and the Crown. So that's kind of different here. Other than that, I think they have more or less the same. Yeah, they call the Proclaimer. The Revealer is the High Priestess. The Nurturer is the Empress. The Defender is the Emperor. And the Proclaimer is the Hierophant. So they have renamed some of the major cards, major arcana cards as well, just to have that said. Okay, let's get into the cards themselves. This is the back. Blue and kind of gray and a little bit of brown tones or beige tones in there. The cardstock is quite good. Not too bendy. Quite half, yeah, not so stiff either. Kind of half bendy, if you will. But good cardstock, I would say. So let's look at the images on these cards. These are also quite, yeah, I'll just put these cards up here as well so you can see them, the present, past, and the future. So these cards are also quite simplified, you know, when it comes to the 1 to the 10s, you know, of each suit. Yeah, but I think it's fun because it's simple and I like the color. The palette they have used here is quite unique. Haven't seen anything like that before. And some of the images, even though from 1 to 10, are quite intricate also. So, look at this. That's so cool. So, very different cards. I like them. But of course, as you know, if you know me, I'm not that hard to please. I love all my cards. But I really love this one, the Magician. This is so cool. Anyways, no, so the style is very different from what you're used to maybe, but either you like it or you don't. So let us just flip through them and have a look. Yeah, Death is almost a moon card here. It's really, yeah, but it's fun. Yep. Yeah, that was the Hierophant. And vessels are cups here. So they're using vessel, boat, water, you know, that kind of. But otherwise, I think they have used the names like coins and wands and swords, yeah. So it's just that the cups have been replaced with the word vessels in this deck. So that's something, of course, to take notice of. Oh, beautiful Strength card. Yeah, no, I think these are really fun. Yeah, the Nurturer is kind of like a gem inside of a pearl that's kind of growing. So, different way of interpreting that card was really fun. No, so I find these very interesting. And as I said, the color palette is very unique in this. I hope that the colors get through properly here on this, in this light. That's kind of a greenish and beige and brown and black and white kind of. It's kind of a muted palette, if you will. Yeah. 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 The Hanged one is also very special. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I think that these are very beautiful and special to me, but you know, not everybody likes this kind of style, and that's totally okay. But I wanted to show that to you anyways. I would not, you know, you can put these 3 cards in the deck and use them and shuffle them, or you can use them, of course, as past, present, future, you know, and then you pull cards on top of that, and that's good enough for me. But I'm not so sure how I'm going to use those. But yeah, I found a little extra there. I put them on the other side of the book, so they, for now, are not together with my other cards, and we'll see how we go with that in the future. So that was the Transient Light Tarot by Ari Weisner. Okay, so let us now go to the Guardian of the Night Tarot. This is also by Hay House, so you can probably get it pretty much anywhere. Now this is the guidebook, quite the thick guidebook here. And there's no pictures, but there's a lot of information on each card, okay? So this is definitely something that can be used for, I believe, pretty much anyone. If you want to learn the traditional tarot, then you learn that first. But of course, you can start also with another tarot that has that kind of good guidebook so that you get all the information. But, you know, that's up to you. This is the back. Quite beautiful and interesting. Lots of bees and flowers and the moon here. So very different back. I find that very beautiful. And let's look at the cards. Now the cards are quite intricate. There's a lot of information, a lot of coloring. The colors particularly was what kind of popped out for me when I saw this deck first time. And that's kind of what drew me in. So yeah, some of the images are very unique. So let's just flip through and have a look. Yeah, this is so beautiful. I just love that little one underneath there in his little den. So as you can see, there's lots of details a little bit in the background here and stuff, you know. It's many things that you can read into each and every card. So you can almost use it as an oracle, I feel, where you can interpret just the image and really get into and feel into each and every card. But they are so beautiful and so well done, these cards. And the cardstock is really good. It's kind of the same size and the same cardstock as you would have on an oracle deck. Kind of almost semi rose petal-ish. A little bit matte. So, yeah, but it's not like sticky, okay? So, there you go. Beautiful Queen of Wands card. I love that one. And the Empress. I just adore this. And you see that she's sitting on top, and then if you look underneath, and there's kind of a baby lying in the den underneath her. So, yeah, it's all these images, you know, it's so intricate and it's so beautiful, and the colors just pop out for me. Yeah, I hope the camera gives it justice, you know. Yeah. So I'm just going to slowly flip through this. This is a deck I have not used, I think, yet in a reading, or have I in one? I don't remember, but yeah, it's kind of new to me, so I need to use it more. Beautiful Magician card as well. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Plain and simple. Yeah. Oh, a donkey. I love donkeys. I think donkeys are beautiful. Oh, look at the star card. Wow. Yeah, I wanted to spend some extra time on this deck because the images are just so beautiful. And look here, all these animals that are depicted in this one card here. The Ten of Cups. Yeah. No, I mean, you get my drift here, right? It's so much to see in each image, and of course the artist has been really, really good. Look at that little baby. I think the artist has done a great job here, I have to say. And here it almost just looks like it's just swirls down here, but if you look closely, there's bunnies. Yeah. Yeah, so I love this. Really, really love this. And I'm looking forward to using this in future readings for sure. So feel free to comment in the comment section how these look to you, and if there's something you would like to buy. If there's something that you would like to share with me, or if you have some tips on decks or comments on other decks that you have, feel free to comment and feel free to share if you think that somebody else would like to see this show and tell today. So there you go. So that is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. By MJ Cullinane. So I'm not sure who that is, but a beautiful, beautiful deck. And I do believe you can get this pretty much anywhere. Okay, so that was that. Okie dokie, now for the last one of today, I have to show you, because I know I've used this a couple of times already. You've probably seen many reviews on this deck already, but this hasn't been on any of my show and tells so far, so I wanted to include this as well. And that is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radleigh Valentine. Illustrations by Echo Chernik. And this deck has become one of my favorite decks. You are a child of unfathomable beauty and light. It says on the inside here. Some information on the back. And we have the guidebook, which is with Radleigh's picture on the back here. And it's not pictures of every card, but there's a lot of information on each card. And, you know, this is always, Radleigh Valentine's decks are always good, I feel. So, let's see, who gave this out? Does it say Hay House? Yeah, it's also by Hay House. So you can pretty much get this anywhere. Now, this is the back. And it's so Michael for me. The blue and the wings and the sword, you know. Cardstock is the same as, you know, his decks in general. Very good cardstock. And so we get to the images. I just love this deck. Hands down, one of my favorite decks so far. Great job, Radleigh Valentine. And thank you for making this deck. Because the images themselves are beautiful. Standalone beautiful. And of course the main focus of each card is, you know, to the point and right where you want it to be. And also the little text underneath, or the message from Michael, is also very beautiful. Just a second, I just need some water. Should have had a cup of coffee with me today, huh? Okay, anyways, let's flip through this deck. If you haven't seen it already, let's look at it. So, I just love the colors here. I love the images. I love also the simplicity of it. It's simple but intricate at the same time for me. Can be read just, of course, by the image. And it's just, I don't know. There's something about this deck that just speaks to me. So beautiful. Yeah. So I'm just going to try and flip through this for you. And you can decide whether you like this or not. Archangel Michael has been a big part of my life. I have one other Archangel Michael deck from, who is that again? Doreen Virtue, yeah, the old one from her. And I haven't really seen any other Archangel Michael decks come out, really, that I know of. If you know of any, please comment in the comment section. So this is kind of a deck that I have been waiting for a long time, because I can talk a little bit while I flip through here. I was struggling with severe panic attacks and anxiety and depletion of energies and PTSD, trauma, all that stuff, and was really, really sick for many years. I'm still not out of the woods, but I have become a lot better. And in that time where I was almost about to give up, to be honest with you, Archangel Michael came. And he put his hand on my heart. And he talked to me, and he gave me messages, and he supported me. And has been with me ever since, and really been the go-to energy of protection and strength for me, besides my fiance. And so he has really, really helped me pull through all of this. So he is one of my go-to light beings that I connect with, along with also Jeshua and other light beings as well. But Michael has been really in the foreground, holding me through all of this. I know that the angels are just light beings, and that we have given them the name Michael, or whatever name they have gotten. And it's all just vibration energy, but yeah. Anyways, beautiful deck. I love this deck, and I've been waiting for it for so long. I've been using it, and it just speaks to me. It really works for me. I get so easy the information I need from this deck. I ask a question, and boom, the card pops out, and it's exactly the answer that I need. So this deck, I don't know what they have done to it. For me, it's almost like magic, I just have to say. I hope that you... I highly recommend this deck, and if you buy it, I hope that it will work the same way for you as it does for me. Yeah, because this is just magic, magic, magic. So thank you, Radley Valentine, for making this deck. I love you for doing that. So that was the Sword of Light Oracle, Archangel Michael. That's that. Now, for the announcements. Just hold on for a second. I have to get something. I forgot to bring that with me. Oh, just a minute. Sorry about that, but this is part of the little surprise that I have at the end here. Okay, people, you know, with this last purchases that I've done, and I also have 2 more decks coming in the mail. And I just had a birthday, you know, Halloween is my birthday. And so my birthday is happy news for you. Because I have decided that I'm going to start to do giveaways. Because I have so many decks now. With my extra cards that I have, I'm over 500. So, with that being said, these are some of the decks that I'm going to start with as giveaways. Now, my plan is that next year, 2023, is going to be a year of giveaway. Okay? My year of giveaway and giving back to you guys. Also, because I did not celebrate my reaching over 1,000 followers, so thank you for following my channel and for being part of this community. And I also wanted to give back as a thanks to that, to your subscriptions and to your interactions with me and feedback and all of that. So, my plan was to do this in 2023, but I have decided I'm going to start with kind of a Christmas giveaway. And in 2023, I'm going to give away 1 deck a month. I will have then early in the month, I will have a show and tell of the deck and tell you how I have worked with it and tell you what the deck has given me. And then you can sign up in the description box, you know, if you want to participate in the draw. And then 2 weeks later, towards the end of the month, I will then draw the person who wins it, and I will ship it for free to you wherever you live in the world. So that was my plan. But I will start now this December, and I will actually give away 3 for Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to make several videos. I'm going to make one video where I tell you about all of this and where I show the 3 decks that will be given away for Christmas, and then you can sign up for which one you want. But that will be a later video that I'm going to post. So keep your eye out for that to make sure that you participate in this draw, in this giveaway competition, or whatever you want to call it. And these are just some of the decks that I have chosen that have been in my collection for a while and that I have been using. But since I get so many decks, I want to give away. And it's not that these decks are bad. I love them, but I have to start somewhere. And these were just the first ones that I chose that I want to give away. So keep your eye open for that, people. So that was it for now. Thank you so much for being part of this video. I wish you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Until the next time I see you.